Now, the process of raising children through providing for them care and protection to ensure that they have a healthy development into adulthood is what we call parenting. Now, according to Penal Reform International, over 200,000 Ugandan children actually grew up without a family or without parents. Now, this is because of a couple of reasons, just to mention but a few: death of parents, imprisonment, and some are just negligent. But I have good news for you in order to change that statistic. We have an enthusiast for parenting, and she is also extremely passionate about this parenting thing. She's been in business for over 3 years with her foundation, the Stepping Stone Platform. She has been running it for over 3 years, and she's been doing a couple of projects where she makes sure that adolescents grow up with a healthy mindset. Talk of mental health, talk of just science. This is the lady for you. I am talking Dr. Hanifah N. Sengendo. She's here on set with me, and we're going to be talking about all that. Her journey, remember, she's also a pediatrician, and this actually gives her a foundation or a bedrock to understand the science for children. But for now, I take a quick breather, and I return with Nana Cakes and also introducing the spicy oven. Nana Cakes never stops, but let's see this, and we return with Dr. Hanifah. DBS Live, you are live on the Market Code Bridging to Business. But tonight, it is a social episode. Many thanks for joining us today, Dr. Hanifah.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I want to jump straight into the discussion. It is a few of people who actually take the initiative upon themselves to make sure that other parents are being good parents.
Okay.
So it is a really good thing that you are doing there, and congratulations.
Thank you.
But I want to start with understanding who Dr. Hanifah is. Is she a parent? How does she even start?
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I thank DBS for the opportunity to speak. My name is Dr. Hanifah Namala Sengendo. I am not just a mother, but I'm a senior mother because my firstborn is 27 years.
Wow, impressive.
Yes. My background professionally, I am a pediatrician. A pediatrician is a doctor who specializes in actually managing children. And you know children is anyone below 18 years. So after doing pediatrics, I went ahead and did public health. So I'm a public health specialist. What does that mean? That there are things that we have to do for the benefit of the public.
Correct, that's correct.
As if that was not enough, during my practice as a pediatrician, I worked in Mulago. I will say an injection doctor, the one who sees and is writing the Panadol, go and inject.
Yeah.
During that time when I was practicing in Mulago, I noted that there is a gap as far as care is concerned. You know, health means that someone is socially, physically, mentally okay. I noted that there is a certain age group. Those are the teenagers. They don't fall sick so often, but even when they would come to me as a pediatrician, most of the time they just needed a word. They didn't really need confiscated medicines. So I kept thinking and thinking, and as I was building my passion, like I talked to them and they would feel good. I'm like, there is something unique about this age group. So later on, you know, I am also a proprietor of a school, Chisas College School. So when I was there, all the time the students would come with simple problems. My mom doesn't do this. The child comes with, you know, dirty clothes or has a simple problem. It didn't need a lot of science.
Yeah.
It just needed someone to talk to them and confide in.
Okay.
So along that time, I kept picking my passion.
Okay.
They nicknamed me Mommy Doctor because when I would talk to them, they would then clap.
Yeah.
So I've later discovered that my passion was to be transformational.
Transformation. You know, on that point, before you even continue, there's something, if I may interject, Sivya Bazungu, because usually they'll be like, you don't tell us your mental health issues. You don't tell us you're not okay. I bought you food and I've taken you to school, that's enough.
Yes.
You know, so is that a luxury in our African community?
It's not really a luxury. By the way, even looking at what is happening right now, you see a lot of suicidal cases.
Yeah, correct. That's correct.
Post-COVID, you see families that have broken.
Yeah.
We had a lot of conflicts in their homes when children were with us most of the time.
Yeah.
So for me, during that practice, I noted that there is something that is not covered in the hospitals. There is something about talking and being transformational. Okay. Hence, I became a certified personal growth coach, trying to understand what is it that is not just the Panadol or the medicine or the injection that we can do as health workers. Hence, my health worker journey does not only stop at sitting in the clinic to wait for sick children and administer medicine. I really thought I needed to handle the mind, the body, but of a particular age group. These are the teenagers.
Impressive. Right there at mind and body, I want to take a quick break. Then we return because the doctor here is giving us really insightful tips that it is not just the body where you only need to go and give them chloroquine, Panadol, but the mind is important. I take a quick breather, I return. Remember, it is still the Ngalo platform. It's also available and registration is going on, but do not go away. We are at Salama Road, Bunyonyo, and we are live.
Dear parents of teenagers, both boys and girls aged 8 to 18 years, do you know nowadays our teens experience disproportionately faster body growth? They have challenges in sexuality and reproductive health, mental and psychosocial issues, and no one is giving them professional answers. This holiday, the Stepping Stone platform has organized teenager boot camps. We are going to provide them with professional knowledge in sexuality and reproductive health. We are going to mentor them into required life skills for survival of challenges that come with this adolescence period. If you are a parent or know a parent with an adolescent, please confirm them for this holiday boot camp at the Stepping Stone platform.
And welcome back. Now, in case you're wondering where you are live on the Market Code Bridging to Business. But guess what? We are at the Hub, and a lot actually happens at the Hub. Remember, we are a production house for all your production. I'm talking live streaming, I'm talking content creation, TV shows. The list is endless. All you need to do is call the number on your screen right now, and we'll definitely be able to hook you up. But also, we are the home for the tasty Nana Cakes. All you need to do is actually make an order. We also deliver. Nana Cakes is saying to where you are, we shall definitely be able to get a cake for you. But I'm still with Dr. Hanifah here, and we're having a good time. We're discussing actually the challenges that these youths have. They come running to you and you say, hey, why don't I start something?
Yes, why don't I start something? And by the way, initially they were calling me Mommy Doctor.
Yeah.
But because of the way I was addressing them, they gave me a name called Dr. Honey. Because they felt that I am with them, I'm solving simple problems through being transformational.
Okay.
Hence, as I kept thinking, I started what we call the Stepping Stone platform to answer a social problem, knowledge, comfort, mindset change. Those ones are solving a social problem, not only for the teenagers. By the way, initially as a pediatrician, my bias was really to make sure that I handle sexuality and reproductive health.
Okay.
Do you know, during the time of teen, you have been a teen before, yes. The time of teenager, that is between 9 and about 18. These days it even goes about 16 years.
Yeah.
Children have become sexually charged. They are feeling themselves. It's natural, by the way, for the teenager to feel like, I am becoming beautiful, I am becoming a man, I am becoming a woman. But amidst that, they should be taught, how do you mind your sexuality and reproductive health? What happens in growth and development?
You know, talking about sexuality, if I'm to cut you short, you know, when we were growing, when we were in school, I remember when we were in boarding school, for you to have a girl and maybe holding hands, you feel like that's some. But these days, as intrigued, I think it was a niece or something. They were telling me, oh no, for us we even kiss.
Yeah, that is the thing.
so where are we headed?
That is the thing, that children are sexually charged. They do not have professional help because one just checks their phone. What should a teenager do? The first thing that comes, discover if you are a real boy or you are a real man or woman. Have sex. Let you be touched. You go and do this. Hence, the stepping stone is bridging that gap.
Why stepping stone?
Because yes, it is a stepping stone to being what you were created to be.
Okay.
Stepping stone, we are saying that each of us, each of those children you see in your house, at school, as a head teacher, as a teacher, they were created to be something. How do we raise them to be holistic? Do you know schools are focusing on finalizing the curriculum and the syllabus? As parents, we are busy, we are chasing the economy, you know.
Where does that put you? You're a proprietor for a school and a parent.
Yes, I am, but that is an opportunity either way, because then I do most of the pilots at my own school.
Yes, that's correct.
So, stepping stone is bridging that gap. The parent is busy. The schools are not focusing holistically. Finish this math curriculum, finish this history curriculum. The parent is busy. They don't know what is happening. The world is bizarre. The world is a bit complex.
Who's to blame, doctor?
It is not a blame game.
For money. We're too busy.
We are not saying don't look for money. Look for that money. But as parents, we need to put our, we need to put our strides back a bit and answer some of the questions that the students are asking, all these teenagers.
What are some of those questions, if maybe you could tell the parents and looking in this camera?
My dear parent, I'm a parent, and by the way, I'm not just a parent, I'm a senior parent. The children have unanswered questions. For example, a child just asks, Mommy, how do I test whether I'm a real man? You see? How do I know I'm a real woman? Now that I've had my menstruation, that means I am okay. pharmacies are open, people go and buy all sorts of things. The children actually are trying to understand their bodies, and scientifically that is okay, because adolescence is a period of exposure, opportunities, but risk.
Okay.
Who is that professional person who can talk to your child with age-appropriate information? You switch on a radio, everybody is talking about having sex.
They talk whatever they want.
They talk whatever they want.
That's true.
You know? Stepping Stone looks at this child in a holistic manner. How? Know your body, learn how to respect it, but also, what are those skills that will help you to make it to what you were created to be or to become? Hence, we build a lot of life skills. Children have talents, they have passion. Who knew that I, a pediatrician who is supposed to be in a white coat and I'm in the clinic, I would be here at TV trying to tell people about parenting.
Doctor, should I surprise you? I was at paramedical school doing environmental health sciences. I've never worked.
Surely, yes.
After I got my document submitted to my parents, I'm now on TV.
I know. I was actually telling you that as a pediatrician, I initially thought I would really just be with the children. I'm talking about the science of growing, the skills and whatever. Guess what? All the time I've been talking to the teenagers, they say that, Dr. Honey, now you know my name.
Yes, Dr. Honey.
Why aren't you talking to our parents? What are you doing about parents? The world is changing. The world is volatile. It is ambiguous. It's not clear. Right. I must have the phone because I'm doing homework, you know, even with the new curriculum called the CBC, the competence-based curriculum. Okay. Children or students are supposed to have phones. Even in schools, we should have connectivity and internet.
Right. So, Doctor, I'm seeing, for instance, this photo on the screen right here.
Yes.
So this is, you go to schools like this and address them like that?
Yes, we have to go where most of the time, do you know the teenagers spend over 80% of their time in school. In
school, correct.
So we have to move out of our comfort zones. Yes. Why should I sit in a clinic to wait for them to get sick? Hence, for us as the stepping stone, the social enterprise in us, we are like, let's go where the students are. Yeah. And we give them age-appropriate information. Catch that. Age-appropriate. Meaning that when I'm talking about growth or sexuality to an 8 to 12-year-old, there is the way I talk. The information is a bit light. Yes. When I'm talking to the big teenagers, those about 18.
The big league.
The big league, yes, I like that, the big boys, you know. Remember, they are all Gen Zs. Yes. Gen I, you know about that? Yes, they are all Gen Zs. Yes. They just check and know these things. So I really give age-tailored and age-appropriate information. So we go to school. We partner with schools. We partner with parents. Parents say, Munange, I can't talk these words. Yes. Now, the passion in me, the doctor in me, I add all that, and I actually talk to this, and I mentor and coach these students. Do you know what is happening? Drugs everywhere.
I'm telling you.
But they tell the students say that, but Dr. Honey, we have to experiment. Now I bring in the science. That's how unique I am. Right. I bring in the science. When you take these drugs and you feel high, what is happening to your body? Then I go to the doctor. Then afterwards, I do the transformation. How do you transform?
Right. Doctor, you see, I'm looking at, these are big boys and big girls. I'm thinking this is 16, 17, 18 years old. Yes, yeah. And I'm seeing them with materials. So you have tools that you help equip or convince, because it's not easy to convince a teenager like that.
Yes. So what we do is that we have studied the science. We have whom we call early teenagers. Okay. Those are the ones between 8 to 12 years. Okay. We have the mid-teenagers from 13 to 15, and then the big ones, the big league. So we have developed age-appropriate materials. Correct. So that they can read. They're actually called workbooks. It's not a matter of reading like you would read Introduction to Biology. It is activity-based. We ask students starting, what do you see yourself becoming 10 years from now? Yes, I want to be a doctor, an engineer, a teacher. You know, it is rare for them to say a teacher. By the way.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You know, it is really a social impacting episode right here, or component on the market code. It's one of a kind here on the market code. But Doctor, let's talk about now the business aspect of this, because we cannot exhaust whatever you're teaching. This is hard stuff you're teaching here, and someone really needs a training. Like I am getting the training. So what are you doing? You know, what are you doing so that people, large number of people or communities get this in form of events?
So really what we are doing, we, first of all, when we partner with the schools, we go during the school time, we go to the schools. However, remember, also students come back home, so they are in holiday. So we hold what we call boot camps. And we do them age-tailored, age-appropriate. So we hold holiday boot camp, so that during the holiday, these students actually, first of all, they discover themselves. What is my best version as Hanifah? You've said you did the developmental what? You did
environmental health science.
Environmental health science. You are not practicing anything. Probably at a point when you were during holiday, if stepping stone was there then and you came to be coached and mentored, you'd have found your passion.
Correct.
Before that.
Yeah, correct.
So what we do during holiday, we take them for inspirational tours. For example, if we tour a factory, there are students who say, by the way, for me, I want to be a receptionist. They feel like they have that, you know, social way of, you know, interacting with people. Right. So sometimes we do one-to-one individual consultation. Those are very private, you know, things are happening in schools. So we mentor one-to-one. Right. But also, like what I'm doing, actually, that's why I really thank DBS for this opportunity, because, you know, we are in the era where, for example, DBS has a lot of viewers. I was checking and I see you have a lot of listenership and viewership. So as people watch and see, so we do this e-learning. Like we go and talk. Initially, as I said, I thought I would only be talking to the teenagers. But now the parents, sometimes we are the issue. We are not role models.
After, before you go to parents, I'm seeing the producer is putting for us the boot camp.
Yes.
I think it's what you are trying to explain. Let's go deep into it, because this is now strictly campusers. 25th?
Vacists. Yes, because we know students, P7 are finishing their exams today. S4, S6, some of them are S4 are already finishing, S6 are beginning. So the vacists, do you know that time is very vulnerable? You feel like I am off books. We need to put you back, becoming your next best self. So the inspirational tours are going to help students actually rediscover themselves. This is going to happen on the 25th and 26th at SAS College School. Students will be dropped, and then for us, we handle them. We have people who can actually help students discover themselves. Personal growth. Yes, I've been studying history. I know the geography, but what about I? What is focusing on me as I?
If the producer can take us back, I want to talk about the, it's the same thing. It's 100,000. This is so much to do when it comes to boot camps, and you know, it's not one day, it's
2 days. It's 2 days.
And it's too expensive for 100,000. How did you arrive at 100,000?
Well, that is the social in it, giving back to community. Giving back to community. Yes, we have people, parents who come and support us. You ask for 100K, someone says, Dr. Hani, do you have any students who are vulnerable? Like, there are people who cannot afford, but they need the services. So we get some sponsors who come and help us. We have Capital Solutions and many others.
I want us to stress that, kindly look into the camera and tell those who are willing to, even if they do not have vacists or students, but they want to give a hand.
If you want to give a hand, please look at our social media handles and our website, Stepping Stone Platform Uganda. But you can also call our number 0772 750 708 or Airtel 0701 750 708. You can actually also reach us through DBS, because I know DBS is wider than I as Hanifah or as Stepping Stone.
Okay.
So really the issue is that also us as parents, we need to work to be different.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't grow with phones, now they are phones. What are we supposed to do as parents? Hence, apart from mentoring teenagers, we also need to mentor parents.
Doctor, before we actually go into parents, I want to take a quick breather, you know, because I'm actually seeing the producer is giving us the next poster here that is not for campuses. I want us to take a break. We'll come and talk about that, and then the parents.
Okay,
also.
fine.
Yeah, now, do not go away. The discussion is quite heated up. I'm having a lovely but also informative time with Dr. Hanifah, and we'll be right back.
Sanyu is an artist, and her journey of starting this artwork was because of passion. She started as a YouTuber with no intentions of making money, but later on when people got interest in her work, she started making money, and she realized that she could make a lot of money with what she does by her hands, call it ngalo, to make ends meet.
I use a pencil and my hand to create portraits that I sell to earn a living.
DBS Business, I am telling you, I'm in studio with a senior parent. I had not heard that. She is a senior parent, passionate about children. I have not met someone as passionate, very zealous. But remember, you are on the market code and we are at the hub. Now at the hub, a lot happens. Remember, we are architects, engineers, but also the .NET agency is here to connect you to your international business amigos. I am talking, the ones in Turkey, China, the list is actually endless. All you need to do is be a registered business, come, talk to us, and we'll definitely be able to sort you out. Your dreams as regards as business are actually valid. They have not yet hit the bucket, but Dr. Hanifah is here.
Yes.
We're talking about the vacists. The one, because I like how you say you have age-tailored information.
Yes.
And we've talked about the vacists. Now, how about others? Someone is in senior 2 and they are saying, me, they have not talked about me.
Yes. Now, the others that, because the vacists are unique now, the rest of the teenager, as long as you are between 8 to below 20 years, this time, you are going to have also other boot camps.
Yes.
And really, we are still focusing about discovering yourself. How can you be a holistic person? What is your best next version after you are in senior 2, or after you go to S5, or after you go to, you even reach university? What is your next version when you envision yourself?
Okay.
So there is another boot camp on 13th and 14th of December for students that are not vacists.
Okay.
All is towards, and we embed in health. Okay. We embed in health because, remember this age, the brain is growing. Much as you see the body is growing, yes. You are taller than your parents. I like parents who say that, Dr. Hanifah, this child is taller than me, is bigger than me. As you see the body growing, the brain is also growing, the mind should also grow, and that's where a stepping stone comes in.
Correct. Now, diving into parents, I wanted to ask this, but it was early. These last 2 years of COVID-19 have showed us something.
Yes.
The rate of early pregnancies, teenage pregnancies rose.
Yes.
The rate of early marriages rose.
Yes.
Are we saying that school plays a much important role, better than the parents, their own children?
Well, schools are safe places. However, by the way, it shouldn't be like that. The primary caretaker should be the homestead, the home where you come from. But what did I tell you? That the economy is taking us process.
I'm telling you.
I leave home at 6.
Yes.
I come back at 10 p.m. Have I seen this child? Have I even talked a word?
But Dr. Hanifah, this child needs to go to school. They need food. Man, and bills are so many.
There are many, but amidst that, as parents, we need to change the way we are parenting. Amidst all this complexity that I'm talking about, we need to learn new nuggets of parenting. For example, we all don't have the whole day of being with our children. How many of you parents who are actually watching us at DBS have had quality time, not quantity? Now quantity has really gone. We are talking about quality. Yes, I'm busy, but I'm not too busy to even have 5 minutes of quality time with my child. Now P7 vacations are finishing today. Yes, when they come home, is it just taking them out to eat the chips and chicken and whatever, and then TV throughout? Or as a parent, you can plan, have a journal. You know we have journals for work. From DBS, I go to here, I go here. Can you have a parenting journal where you say that this child is coming back home, but I, as a must, instead of waking up at 6, let me wake up at 5:30. I have 10 minutes with my child, and I tell her or him what is happening in the world.
The child, they can't even wake up at that time.
Those are things you as a parent, you know what, parents, we are losing our authority. I'm already addressing some of the things that I really want to talk to my fellow parents. You are losing your authority. How come the child can watch TV all the whole night? The whole day they are sleeping. When will they think? Have you given them how they can actually think about themselves?
Doctor,
they are watching already done things.
The doctor is killing me from here.
I am really killing you. But what I'm really trying to say is that we cannot remain in business as usual. We cannot remain with the same box of parenting. I'm providing. I've seen parents who say, but I've provided everything. The child produced all the shopping list. I gave everything. So why does he say, I don't love her? Have you created time to show? By the way, have you as a parent watching me at DBS, have you even said the word I love you to your own child? Have you appreciated that, honey, maybe you have nice eyes, such that when someone is wrongly telling them, they know that also my mom has told me that I actually, Doctor, I am beautiful.
Doctor, don't spill all the information. Let's go now to why you need them. Now you've gotten a dose.
Yes.
They've gotten a dose.
Yes.
You've gotten a dose of why you should be at Hotel Africana. Give us the details.
So this Saturday on 12th of November, we are saying as parents, before even most students come back to our home, come and we talk to CDK. Come and we discuss. Let's listen. We are having different lenses of parenting. We have people who are going to talk. Religious leaders. Imam China is going to be with us. He's telling us from the Islamic perspective, how can we parent? We have Mr. David Tumwesije from the Christianity perspective, the lens of the church and all that. But we also have people like me. I'm an adolescent health expert. I'm going to split it. I'm going to tell you how the brain of an adolescent is, such that you should also learn things, how to deal with them.
Right.
We have the headmistress of Nabisunsa, Hajat Zulaika Nabukera. She has been a teacher in private, in public. She has a lot of experience. She wants to share with us from the school perspective, how can we parent children? You know, parenting is not really being biological. It's about you being a caretaker of a child. So using her experience, she's going to tell us. We have someone from the media. Right. By the way, as media, what is your role as far as helping this growing age become what they were created to, becoming holistic? Because some of the things, they are actually being insinuated by media. Absolutely. A small thing, it becomes viral just because someone doesn't know how to post what and when.
Before Hajat kills us, the media personalities, let's take a quick breather. But what Hajat is saying, that all of you parents out there, for all these nuggets and more, you need to make your way to Nile Hall at the Hotel Africana. It's this Saturday. She's there. She says, There's going to be religious perspective, there's going to be medical perspective, there's going to be all the perspectives in parenting. It is going to be straightforward communication, tewali kujirumamu, and they're going to be telling you facts hitting to the head. But let's go for a quick break. We return in the final segment as Haja tells us what they are doing to prepare and all the stakeholders who is going to be there after the break. Let's come back. My name is Shadrach Shagaf Kisame. I know you may or may not even know me. However, that is not important. The important part is allow me introduce or even bring to you what could actually turn out to be your business kickstarter or even business lifesaver. You see, in our day-to-day endeavors to make that extra dollar, for some, that only dollar, the biggest barricade, the biggest frustration, and even the biggest hindrance turns out to be the knowledge gap, the business gap. Provided the outcome is income, your dream is valid. We will be coming to you live with business exclusives, business nuggets, and business insights. Above all, business interviews from your international top business moguls. Ladies and gentlemen, I have good news for you. The Hub Channel by DBS.
A parent who has a teenager, please come to Hotel Africana on the 12th of November. Tugenda kwegambako as parents. How should we parent differently in this new digital era? Please come, let's listen to experiences from the religious perspective, from us as doctors, as Ibasawo. How does the brain of a teenager behave? Probably that's why they behave the way they do. However, we cannot throw away that ball. Let's meet as parents on the 12th of November at Hotel Africana. See you there. Indeed, parenting is not for cowards.
Well, indeed, parenting is not for the cowards. I am telling you, it is going to be at Hotel Africana this Saturday in November. Dr. Hanifah is here. And let's just look at the lineup. You were breaking it up a little bit earlier.
Yes.
Indeed, you called it a wake-up call. Parents are in slumberland.
Yes, a bit of it. Yes, we are sleeping, we are busy, but we need to wake up in this new digital era. And you see what we said? It is not for cowards. Monday to Monday, as a parent not being a coward, you have to find a way of creating time. But you know, as I have a lot of questions, even as a yet to be young parent. It is too tight. I have like 4 jobs. When I go back, I have proposals to make on the laptop. By the way, don't say I am yet to be a parent. You are already a parent the moment you are eligible. Above 18 years, you can be a parent. You don't have to have a physical child. The moment you are above 18, please come to hotel. No, it does, because that's why I said you are already a parent.
So there are people here who are watching who are like me.
Even if you are like Shadrach, you don't have a child yet, you are still a parent. Parenting is not for cowards. because we are going to provide you with nuggets. How do we parent different? Like you see, using the different lenses. In fact, it is better for you if you've not even gotten married. For you to understand, what should I expect? I'm already advocating that such parenting tips should even be in the premarital counseling before you even get children. But anyway, my dear parent, if you are a parent, now you understand when I say,
I'm a parent.
like
we are all culprits. Let's go.
Let's meet at Hotel Africana. It's for everybody. You know, parenting is not for any religion. It's everybody.
I was going to ask, because you have a veil, I see my colleague here in the media.
That was a coincidence. But you also see there is Mr. David. I wish you could also see him.
Yes,
he's also there.
Yes.
So it is irrespective of tribe, religion, your background, or whatever. Please, you come to Hotel Africana this Saturday by 9. We shall be open so that twegambeko tusirike for us as parents.
Someone is watching and bagambi bay, it's uptown.
Well, sometimes it just depicts what we are actually meaning, that parenting is not for cowards. Put in some effort, like you put in effort, you go watch a movie, you go upgrade your phone, you buy a new suit. Parenting is not for cowards. Put in that 80K that is going to include a branch. But come and learn, it's part of your personal growth. You know, come learn, share, learn, relearn, and learn as a parent.
Learn, relearn, and learn.
Yes, there are things you need to get rid of. We are going to talk about those things at Hotel Africana this Saturday, this very one Saturday.
And talking about the pricing, like for us who are used to going to hotels, 80,000 is actually for the meals.
I know.
So it's a social event.
It was actually, it is really a social event, like Africana gave us almost free, together with the Corporate Muslim Association. So we are together in partnership. They said, you come because this is social. You are giving back to community. You are giving knowledge. Otherwise, if I wanted money out of that for me, Hanifah, to speak, you know how experienced I am now. I wouldn't charge 80,000 for sure. I wouldn't.
So this is for you who is watching. Zinoza branch yo chichi ogendo kulia amazzi gogendo kunywa, really, because 80,000, it's not even a plate of food. Usually a plate is 90,000, 100,000. So the price is really totally kusasulira doctor, but you're paying for your facility,
for your personal growth. So if you need any more information about this parenting session, call 0701 750 708 or MTN 0772 750 708. If you forget that number, just make yourself ready at Hotel Africana
with your money.
With your money, just and then if you pay in advance, you'll have your e-ticket. Okay? Just go ahead, come with a notebook and a pen. You know, some people don't want to write. It can be e-notebook and e-pen. I don't care, on your phone or a physical one. Otherwise, I am ready to tell you my mind.
Impressive. You know, we can never really exhaust everything on this 41 minutes on the market code. But before I let you go quickly, doctor, you have been a parent for over 27 years.
Yes.
And let's say, for instance, onoye abana yabava ko the senior parent like you.
We can't throw that ball. Let me tell you, my parenting style 20 years ago is different from now. I have an 8-year-old child. My parenting styles are totally different. Because why? The world is changing. But you cannot say that wabivaku. When you are in traffic and you are supposed to go home, don't you stay in that traffic?
Yes, you do.
Even if when they stop you and there is someone, you know this, they can stop you 30 minutes. Don't you stay there?
Yes, you stay there.
Stick in there into parenting. Don't throw that ball. Stay with it until the finishing line. Otherwise, we need to leave legacy. You are making me, Speak
everything. No, I have to let the Hajat go. Many thanks again for joining us. Hope we can talk some other time, even if it's not about the event really.
Yes, surely.
I've got so many nuggets. I now know I'm a parent. So many nuggets.
You need to wake up.
I need to wake up. There's so much I have learned today, and I'm so sure that even you have picked a leaf from Dr. Hanifah right there. Very vibrant, very hospitable. I'm telling you, the people who are going to be at Hotel Africana will be the one to enjoy all that from her. But from me and the entire DBS management, would like to say thank you very much. But remember, we are still at Salama Road in Munyonyo with our testinana cakes. And Ngalo is still registering. All of you who are doing things with your hands, but you want to get connectivity, you want to be on a platform to be seen everywhere in the world, all you need to do, call the numbers on your screen or come to the .net hub here at Salama Road in Munyonyo. But for now, good night.
If you spend your time hoping that someone will suffer the consequences for what they did to your heart, then you are allowing them to hurt you the second time in your mind.
Many clinical studies even show that dreams are more perceptual than conceptual.
So if someone has a dream without goals, what do you tell them?
Dream is of just getting, when in future I'm going to get a car. That's not a dream. But you have to put effort that I'm going to become like a doctor. When you earn money, you buy a car.
Don't confuse movement with progress. When you don't have a destination, you can have movements. When it hurts, just keep going. When you fail, just keep going steadily. We call that progress.